Good evening. Today we are going over the Southwest Transit team member project. We initially had the opportunity to have 6 people on the team, but we were told by the directors that it has been minimized to 4. So, according to that, we decided to go with Elizabeth, which she remained our team leader. She's been employed with the company for 4 years and has played previous leadership roles within the company. She works well with others. She's a good listener, can get the job done, and she is consumer and company oriented, meaning that she does what's best for the company or for both of them. William has been employed for 4 plus years and is also a leader and has played that role when needed. He remains positive. Um, he's engaging, sympathetic. He's not very he doesn't like conflict, but he is very social, and he's also a veteran in the business, so he's very knowledgeable in what's going on. Then we went with Michael. Michael has been employed. I'm sorry, for 5 plus years. Has a positive attitude, enjoys collaborating with his coworkers, and always brings out their strength. He's not afraid to ask questions, and he has very strong written communication skills. And just like Michael, Natalie also has very strong communication skills, and she is an excellent communicator. She has only been employed with the company for 2 years, but she's very positive, ambitious. She's a natural born leader, and works well with others. So that's why we chose those 4. Now, as far as what primarily made me choose those 4 were Elizabeth, really because of her previous leadership roles. William, it was due to him being a veteran and having a lot of knowledge in what's going on. Now, Natalie, it was her ability to smooth out tense situations, so I can see her, if a conflict arises, she's able to smooth it out. Michael, and it was due to his written communication skills, and also he's a veteran in the business. So the process of going from 6 to 4, it was extremely difficult. And I just looked at their abilities to overcome differences, and plus they all have their own individuality. Wherever one lacks, the other one jumps in. So I feel like that team just kind of is a good team, and they both mellow out. The most difficult one was really choosing between Michael and William, and if I should choose someone else, because they're both veterans. They both kind of bring the same thing to the table, but I just felt like they both should be in there. So that's where I kind of felt a little conflict in. Now, the strength, primarily, the strength for the team in overall is the knowledge that they have, the motivation that they have, and leadership, because they're all natural born leaders, and also they all have a go getter mentality. So they all, seem to get things done, um, and so that's why um, I chose them. Now, their weakness to me is because they are all natural leaders. I feel like maybe there's, maybe a little conflict in there with the egos and stuff. So, um, but I feel like they will still be able to excel in whatever it is that they got going on, regardless of the weakness, because I feel like they can overcome that. Um, and that's something that Natalie and Elizabeth could probably, push as far as making sure that the team, keeps going and doesn't, you know, go back. Um, and motivational strategies. The couple of motivational strategies that you can set are or put in place are to set goals. The team should set goals and say, hey, we're going to have this and that done by this, or just anything. But the goals have to be set to make sure that there's like a checklist. We get things done. Trust each other. They have to be able to trust each other. Now I think it's Natalie that has issues with trust, but you have to have trust in your partner, so in their ability to do whatever it is that they need to do. They have to be open and transparent, because everyone has different opinions. Provide meaningful feedback, and like I said, they all have their own opinions, but being able to provide meaningful feedback, and then them being able to come together and see what's best for the customers and the company. And also celebrate milestones after they get something done. It's always good, even if it's just a cup of coffee or a couple of pats on the back. It's just something to say, hey, we did it, and let's keep moving forward. Now, the conflict resolution strategies are is basically an invitation to meet. Like Natalie is the newer employee, so maybe be empathetic, with her, being that she does not have as much knowledge as the rest of them, but she's still there and she's still an asset to the team. Humanized message. You could do an email, say, "Hey, Natalie, I'm new to the group. I would like to meet you guys. Just kind of everybody get acquainted with each other." And then choose a neutral location, coffee shop, donut shop, just somewhere that is warm, that's inviting, so that they won't, no one feels intimidated. Approach the conversation strategically, then listen. Once again, consider others' interests and potential points of views. And then listen, but listen strategically. I can't say the word, I'm sorry. Um, Conscious capitalism and the selection of the process. So I feel like they all have some sort of conscious capitalism. Natalie hopes to own her own business, so I think that she'll be kind of conscious of what's going on, the surroundings, and all that. Michael wants to work in personal and corporate wellness consultant after he obtains his PhD. So there again, wellness and all that is it all goes in one. Elizabeth is motivated by culture and she's very ethical. So I think that all that runs in with conscious capitalism. And William, he's just sympathetic and he's just kind of emotional. And I think people need that in order to have that ability to just be conscious of the surrounding, not just your business, but how it affects the community as a whole. Stakeholders in the business. The stakeholders, I feel like they will be financially secure with the team that we have, meaning they'll have a return on investments, any margin, any prices, all that is included in that. And functional, increasing productivity, flexibility, and speed of service, just to make sure that the business is run the way it's supposed to. Like these team members, I think will do what they need to do to get the job done. And emotional, it's also just providing trust and security. Being able to trust these individuals with the project that's given to them, in order to get things done. Because at the end of the day, there's a whole business at that stake. There are hundreds of jobs are at stake as well. So we're trying to keep this company going, keep it afloat with the competition that it already has. So, and that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening. Hope I did okay.